Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of No Bullshit. I'm Becca Lori Hector, your bullshit detector, and we are here on Sunday together as usual. It is very much later than when I used to record. So I used to record on Sunday mornings, like late morning-ish, right? And I am now going to, so let me think about how I want to talk about this. So you started this new job, and you guys know about that because I've talked about that, and I am in love with my new job. It's been an amazing relief to me to not talk about autism all the time. I don't know how else to say that. I guess this is kind of what happens when you burn out a little bit. And not to say that, and I don't mean burned out in the way that we talk about it in autism world, because a burnout for those of us on the spectrum is something that's really traumatic. So we kind of shut down and burn out when we've kind of extended ourselves beyond and not paid attention to our needs. And that's not what I'm talking about. I mean it more in the generalized sense, you guys, not an emergency way. I mean it in the burnt out on a topic, like when you, I'm just over it, I guess. I'm not passionate about it anymore. I'm not feeling excited by it anymore. I'm not feeling positive or hopeful about it. And so it's been extremely, it's been a relief, a little bit, to step away from Becca, the autism advocate, and get to be Becca, just Becca, and to remember that there are things besides autism that I know a lot about and that I love, and to be doing those things again has been amazing, and it's actually done wonders for a lot of the things that were bothering me lately. So I don't mean that I've had a burnout. I mean that I'm just burnt out on doing that. And I think what happened, it just got very dark in here. I think what happened for me is that what happens to a lot of people, you sort of are doing a career and you're on a career path and you're kind of just trucking along on that fucking just path, I guess. And at a certain point you think to yourself, well, am I really still into it? Is it still something that I want to be doing? And that's kind of when we see people make big career changes. So I feel like it may not have been a chosen career change, but it was a much needed career change for me. So I'm feeling a lot more positive about life in general. I'm feeling even more grateful for the choice that I made to move up here, and other such things. So it's been a really amazing thing. But of course, with that means that I have to start rebalancing my life a little bit, and making some choices about the other ways that I'm going to spend the spoons that I have left over when I'm done with my new job. And so, yeah, I've been thinking a lot about that. And so, of course, I've been thinking about the videos, because it takes a lot of energy to do these, and it takes the time out of time that I need to be resting also, and just kind of, what do I want to, I guess, keep making these and whatever. And I've just been sort of back and forth about that, because I have to be thinking about kind of what I'm going to do with the spoons that I have left over, and where am I going to spend those. So you may or may not know, I also do a podcast, and I also do a blog, and I do these videos, and then I do consultations and speaking engagements. So of all of those things, what are the things that are going to stick around with me is sort of the place that I'm at with this whole autism thing, and the autism part of my life, and making space for the animal welfare part of my life, which I really am enjoying, and I missed more than I even let myself realize. So it's been amazing, and really healthy. So sometimes, even though change is uncomfortable and painful, and I hated every part of this process, I was fucking miserable at points, and I was just dragging myself through it, but it ended up being worth it here at the end. And so, even when we can't see it, and even when you can't feel or touch or imagine kind of that there might be an end to whatever you're in the middle of. There is an end, and there is a reason. There always is. And so even though I had not a clue that the reason that all of this was happening for me is because I was ignoring other parts of my life that are important to me, but also, you know, it's been healthy. It's been healthy to get in contact and connect again to the rest of me, and to remember who I am and who I was before my autism diagnosis, and the parts of myself that have always been there, and to remember that balance. So it was great. It was a really good wake-up call for me, this whole situation. And so I'm out, and I'm on the other side of it all, and I'm struggling still, I think, with the transition. Like, I'm still tired all the time right now, and I feel like I'm chasing my tail a bit, but it's going to set itself into a new routine, and it won't feel like this all the time. I know that because I've been here before, and I love that I know that. I love that I am recognizing that this is a situation that I've been in before. I know I can get through it. I know transitions are painful for me. I know they're exhausting for me. And I know also that they end. And I know that a routine comes back. And so I'm already finding my new routine. I'm already getting used to a few other things. Some of the things I'm struggling with is meal planning and eating. And some of the things that, because I'm not very good at paying attention to my body signals, which is called interoception. And so I'm learning this time around that I know I can't drop that ball. That's something that I have to pay attention to, and if that means I need to set reminders in my phone, I'm going to do that, because having low blood sugar makes me angry, cranky, and I usually have meltdowns. And so I took all of this new knowledge about myself that I've gained and become self-assured in and become able to advocate about, and I've taken all of that from all of this time in the autism community, and I brought it with me into this new life, into this new kind of this new career path that I'm on, this new beginning. That's what it is. It's a beginning. It's a new beginning. And new beginnings are fun, even though they can be exhausting. So that's where I'm at with that. And so, circle back around, and the balance of all of my autism stuff, I really like making these videos. I don't have a gazillion followers. I have a good, maybe solid 20-25 of you that watch every video, whom I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you're watching this one now. But I don't think I can maintain doing 3. I think that's the decision that I came to. So if you noticed, this week I didn't do a truth nugget. Wednesdays and Tuesdays are my new day off for my new job. And so, you know, there I was on Wednesday, and I need to treat my time off with respect, and I need to remember it needs to be time off from everything, right? And so I need to stop doing the truth nuggets. They were, in fact, the least popular one of all the 3 videos that I was doing. I think, you know, a little bit of cursing goes a long way, and I'm sorry, but fuck that. It seems to really work, I guess. I mean, I really am a no bullshit person, and I really do curse this much in real life. And so, you know, maybe the safe for work version of Becca doesn't really settle with you guys. So that's fine by me. I'm still going to do the F word because I love the F word. I think it keeps me in check because I have to go through the words with you guys every time. And so that means I have to reflect on them in my life. And I like that exercise. So it has value for me too, whether you're watching or not, which is the thing that keeps me making these things. Because if I'm not making them for myself, then I'm counting on other people to build my happiness, and I want to be in charge of my happiness. So I'm going to keep making those 2. I'm going to do my best to maintain doing no bullshit here on Sundays and doing the F word on Fridays. And I'll see if I can keep that up. So I hope you guys, when you see the floating bobblehead of me and Walter, know that that's my subscribe button. If you have not yet subscribed, please take this opportunity to. I will not force you, of course, but I would really appreciate it if you would. And if you wouldn't mind, of course, giving me a thumbs up if you like it, and just commenting and let me know what you think. If I'm not hearing from you guys, I'm just guessing. So I really enjoy hearing from you guys. And then, of course, so we'll have those 2 videos. If you missed the truth nuggets, tell me. I mean, I can't know. I can only guess by views. So if you miss those and you want them back, please let me know. You can always email me at info@beccalaurie.com. And you can always leave me comments here or on any of my social media. And I guess that's it for today's No Bullshit. I'm Becca Laurie Hector, your BS detector, or actually, since it's Sunday, your bullshit detector. And I will see you guys on Friday for the F word. All right, you guys, I'm looking forward to your comments. Have a great rest of your weekend.